Hello. Um, I am coming on here today. I am currently in my kids' e-learning room. It is almost 10 o'clock at night because this is the only time I can do this. And I'm coming on here to do makeup tips and little wine sips. I am drinking Stella Rose Red Apple. It is a semi-sweet wine. And this is literally how I decompress from my day. So, I know my head's looking a mess. But you know what? We're going to get this makeup tips. And you'll be surprised how makeup makes your hair look like completely different. Like for real. Like seriously. So, makeup tips. The first thing that I do when I make up my face, whether I'm doing an everyday face or a glam look, is I have to make sure that my skin is prepared. Because it's like when you're doing an art project and you don't have a blank, clean canvas. Your face is your blank, clean canvas. So one of the things that I use on my skin is coconut rose water. I got this from, where did I get this from? Did I? I don't remember where I got this from. I've had it for so long. Because you don't need a whole lot. It's just like a mist. Oh, there it is. TJ Maxx. I got it from TJ Maxx. And this is coconut rose water. The thing about coconut oil is it's a clarifier. So if you have dry skin, this would not be good for you. I have very, very oily skin. So I use a lot of different things to help maintain my oiliness under my makeup. So if you have very, very dry skin, I'm sorry, people are messaging me. If you have very, very dry skin, then you may want to stay away from coconut oil because it's definitely a clarifier. So one of the things I do first before I put on any makeup or anything on my face is I use this as like a toner so it balances out the different oils. So literally I just take this and I spray it all over and mist it all over my face. And it's really refreshing, very refreshing. Now, mind you, after you do that, you want to put on a moisturizer. I use oh, my words are escaping me today. CeraVe moisturizer. So, and make sure your hands are clean, you know. And I just rub that into the skin. Make sure you get on the sides of your nose. I have a pretty big nose, so I want to make sure you get all of that. Make sure you get your chin and your forehead. And it's so crazy. I'm going to tell you guys, if you do a lot of frowning, it will show. You see this? Those are frown lines because I'm always, don't do that. It shows in your skin, okay? Okay, so that's the first thing. So now my skin's toned, it's moisturized, so hopefully that will keep down the oil. This is so good. If you haven't tried Stella Rose, you're missing out. Okay, so the first thing I do after I moisturize everything is, and I'll let you know what products I'm using for what. But I do my brows. As you can see, I do not have a lot of brows, and you can't see it really good on the camera, but I have a lot of white hairs in my brows. So it's getting older. But instead of using a brush on my brows or using an eyebrow pencil or anything like that, I use CoverGirl, 2 different shades. I have one that's in soft brown and one that's in rich brown. And I'm going to show you why. These are a lot easier to use than your regular eyebrow pencil or eyebrow shadow, which I do have. I use Morphe. But it's better because it's quicker and it's easier to control. Because you're literally utilizing the hairs that you already have. So if you have thinner eyebrows, then you definitely may want to go with the powder. And I actually do have thinner brows, so this works for me, so it may work for you. So we'll just see. So I first go in with the darker one, which this one is the rich brown. You can sort of see that. Ooh, my light. Ooh, you can't see it. Better camera coming, guys. So this is what it looks like. See the bristles? I literally use that and I go up on my brow. So up, short strokes all over your brow, bringing it to the end. Quick tip about your brows, because I see this a lot. It should never go past this point of your eye. If your brow is all the way down here, you're going to look crazy, okay? You're going to look crazy, and people are going to talk about you. If I see you, I'm going to talk about you. So you should never go past this point in your eye, okay? Okay. So you can see my brow really good. Soft strokes going up. And then come on down. Just like that. And do the same thing on the other side. And we'll do it like this. It's hard doing it on camera, y'all. Soft strokes going up. And bring it on down. Soft strokes going up. Bring it on down. And as you can see, I'm right here. Okay? So this is the darker one. So now I'm going to take the lighter, which this one is Soft Sable, and this is CoverGirl that I'm using. CoverGirl. I'm going to take Soft Sable, and I want to go to the front of the brow. Soft strokes going up, and blend it right on in with the darker strokes. See that? See that? Same thing over here. Soft strokes going up. Take it right on in with the darker. Soft strokes going up. Right on in with the darker. This is going to give you the illusion that your brows are very natural. You don't have drawn on brows, which is, I hate brows that look like they're drawn on. They need to be natural. And you can definitely have natural brows. And I get so many questions on how I do my brows. This is how I do them. Now, to make sure that they're nice and crisp, now I'll take, because I'm very thin at the end of my brow, I'll take my pencil and I'll just go on that end. Really soft. I'm not pressing hard with my pencil. Right there on the top. Just like that. Same thing over here. Take it I'm not pressing hard because, again, I want these to look like realistic eyebrows. And I take it to the end. Now, real quick tidbit. Our brows are not twins. They're sisters, but they're not twins, which means your brows will not look completely identical. Now, they should look like distant cousins, but because our face shapes are different, they may look slightly different. So, that's my brow. See this right here? That's how you know if they're lopsided. See that? So the way my brows grow, this one is a little bit higher of an arch than this one. So when I carve my brow, which I'm going to show you how I do that, I'm going to fix that. So the way to carve your brow and set your eyes, this is both for your eyebrows and for your eyeshadow. And we're going to be working with, this is the Queen Collection by Joli, which this is on our website, joliprettycosmetics.com. This has a lot of neutral colors. You can see that good. You know what, guys? Hold on, because I think I have my blue filter on. Let me see. Oop, I do. Oop, that is so much better. Oh my God, that's so much better. You can really see now. Okay, now you can sort of see this is what we're going to be using. So, oh my God, that is so much better. Everybody asks why I put the blue filter on. I put the blue filter on because because I have bad migraines, and that's the only thing that controls them. Because I'm constantly on my phone. So I use Pro Concealer. The reason I like Pro Concealer is because this literally was $4. I got it from a beauty supply. It dries quickly, it dries smoothly, and it really stops your shadow from creasing. So the way I put mine on is I'll take my hand, and we're going to talk about, you can see my hand, you can see that it's a yellow underbase, and my face is a red underbase. But my body is like my hand. So my skin are two different undertones, and we're going to talk about that. So I put my concealer right on my hand, just like so. And that's so I can smooth out that color before I put it on my face, because I want it nice and flat so it can be easy to maneuver and not too messy. And I'm going to go right underneath that eyebrow, just like that. And I'm going to carve out that brow. So it should look like that. It should be that easy. If you're using the back of your hand, trust me, it's going to be that easy. And then I'm going to take that color and I'm going to come all the way down to my lid. All the way down. And if you hear something in the background, I'm watching this movie. Well, it's watching me, but it's a pretty good movie. I can't think of the name of it. It got Octavia Spencer in it. But it seems to be really good. Okay, now I'm also going to get this spot right here. And this is going to be, if you remember, I said your eyebrows are sisters. This is what's going to correct that. Because my eyebrows, they kind of grow a different direction, which is crazy, but whatever. And I'm going to have to try to shorten this, but okay. I'm doing the same thing. I'm making that color nice and flat. And I'm going to go on this side of my face. Real smooth. And take your time. Why are you rushing? What are you rushing for? And normally when I do this, like literally it takes me 30 minutes to do my makeup. Like for real. Because normally I'm just blending in and putting one shadow on. And I'm gonna show you how to do that to make it look like you got a full face of makeup on. So all right, so I am going to buffer all of that in. And I'm using a soft bristle brush that's helping me kind of smooth everything out all the way to the lid so you can see. So your eyes should look like this and like this. What's crazy is I'm taking this right off when I get done with this video. Like literally right off. So now I got my eyebrows and I'm prepped for my eyeshadow. And I know people are real big at doing the cut creases and all of that. I don't do all that. I'm gonna show you an easier way to do it. My foundations and from this point on, you're gonna see me using Fenty. That's by Rihanna. I love her makeup, especially because I have oily skin, and her makeup, she has two different type of foundation brands. The one I use is the, what is it called? The Soft Matte Pro Filter foundation. It like just does me good. Does me good. So I use the concealer that's close to my skin tone, and as you can see, this is a yellow underbase, and that's because I have both yellow and red in my skin. I'm going to go on the top of the brow. I'm not starting here because again, I want my brows to look as natural as possible, and brows that are square, not talking about nobody, but they definitely look drawn on. Okay, so I start from here and I just bring it down. And you can see the difference between the eye color, huge difference. Because this one is going to give the lighter color is going to give my eyeshadow more pigment. And this one is just carving out that brow. So it looks nice and neat. Especially because I ain't done my eyebrows in so long. So, yeah. And then at this point, you can either use your finger or a brush to smooth this on up. I'm going to use the same brush. This is a brush I'm using. This is a really cheap brush that I probably got from TJ Maxx or something like that, because it's a two-sided brush. And it's very soft, but the bristles are close. And I use it for blending because it's really easy to blend. And I'm just going to blend that color right on up. That way it is already blended in at the top. And for the part that's super close to my brow, I'm going to use my finger. I'm surprised my mom ain't call me back, y'all. Like, she was really supposed to call me back if she did. But whatever. So, blending that, blending that. Now I'm going to use my pinky finger. And I'm gonna blend that close to the brow, bringing it up. The secret to blending is you blend up, 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 up. And look at that brow. Boom. Boom. And it looks natural. It doesn't look drawn on. Finger. Touch. Blend up. Touch. Blend up. Touch. Blend up. Touch. Blend up. That's literally on touch, blend up. And this is just so I can get as close to the hairs as possible, but not mess up the shape of my brow. Touch, blend up. Look at those brows. Touch, blend up. It's hard doing this on camera. So this is what your face should look like. So it's my eyebrow. Now it's time to start the nitty-gritty, which is your eyeshadow. And again, I'm using the Queen collection. I don't have the other palette, the Tribal collection, but I will definitely do another. I'll try to do a tutorial on all my shadows. So again, you could get this shadow from Joli Pretty Cosmetics. This is going to be a very quick eyeshadow base look. This is for my conservative ladies that don't want to spend all day doing their makeup. They want to go boom, boom, bow. I'm going to show you how I do it. The first thing you want to do is, you see how this is all white? That is not, listen, the pet peeve is seeing all that white underneath your eyebrow. Don't do that. Don't do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this color because it's close to my color and it's going to be a good transition color. Now where I'm going to place it, if you tilt your head and get all the excess off, if you tilt your head up, right where you see that crease, that's where you start your color. Your eyes will tell you where to start. Everybody's eyes is different. My brow bone, or not my brow bone, but my bone or for my transition color is going to be right here. I can see it when I tilt my head back. And I'm going to start, and as you can see, my blending is in a circular motion all around. And these, my shadows are buildable, so the more you want, or the more vivid color you want, you just put more on there. They're buildable colors. And as you can see, I'm going in a circular motion. The key to eyeshadow is blending. So you want to always practice your blends. And I always blend up. Always blend up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at this movie. It looks really good. But I don't know what's going on. So, always blend up. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to do the other eye. start in my outer corner, put your head back. You're going right there on the bone. I'm starting on the outer and moving to the inner. And I'm going in circular motions. And the thing about makeup, y'all, is trial and error. Like, literally, get you a palette and practice. That is really the only way you're going to understand how to do your makeup on your face. Because how I'm doing it, even though I have little tricks of the trade, you may want to do something different, and that's okay. That is okay. So, now, I told you guys this is going to be, so really quick, my background is I started in makeup. That's my background. Then I got licensed in hair, but my foundation started in makeup. So I'm not going to do a look that a makeup artist would be able to do, but the common person just putting on makeup won't. This is a tutorial where anyone who wanted to do it could do it. And I'm literally just going in circles, blending on up, because again, the key is blending. Blend, my baby, blend. Whoa, bend, my baby, blend. So I am blending, blending, blending. And I'm still on that same color, y'all. It already is starting to look wonderful. Okay. So that's the first color. Okay. That was the second color in my palette. That was this color. Now, depending on what time of day I'm doing this look for, we're going to do a midday look. I'm going to give a little dramatics on the ends. That kind of gives you a little flair on your makeup. And it ain't even a lot you got to do. So I'm using this color here. It's more of my brown. These are matte colors, which means they don't have any sparkle in them. They're flat. And I always like using those as my base coats on my eye. So I'm going to go right here on the edge corner. And I'm going to put that darker color in there. And that's going to give me just a little bit of like, ooh, where's she going? And you see how I'm still doing that circular motion? I'm just doing it right here in the corner of the eye. So this does a couple things. It widens your eye in the center because my eye squints. I'll be like, when I can't see them. So my eye squints a little. So I'm putting it right here in the corner, and that's going to widen the eye over here. And I'm going to do the same thing on this corner. Right here. And like I said, I'm literally barely touching this palette, y'all. And y'all can see how much color is coming out. And I'm patting color off of the brush. So, like, it's that deep, y'all. For real. So, blend, 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 blend. And I'm putting that right in the corner. And that's going to widen that eye right there in the middle. Especially for us that squint. Like when we're trying to see, we can't see. You can already see everything come into play. Now, really quick, I'm going to take the same brush that I was using before. This is like one of those fluffy brushes. I'm going to take that same color. And I'm going to take it because really quick, these are the two brushes I was using. This brush is going to give you more color. This brush, well, this brush will give you more color in specific areas. So like if I put color on this brush and I put a dot right here, that's where the color is going to go. This is a fluffier brush. So when I put the color on there, I'm going to have more movement. And I normally use this to basically blend that color out even more so it's seamless. And I'm blending up. Always blend up. See that? And I'm right on that bone. Right there. What is the name of this movie? Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, this movie crazy, y'all. I'm right on the bone, blending. I don't even know what this movie is about. So, look at that transition. It makes a difference, y'all. It makes a whole difference. So, if I stick with the palette, then typically on my base eye, on my base lid, which is right here, I put my popping color. Um, Then take a little bit more of my Pro Concealer. I'm trying not to be in this movie, y'all, but this movie look good. It look good. Put it right there on my lid because I want my color to be popping, popping, popping. But I'm also not putting a lot. Like that whole cut crease thing, I know that's the new end thing, but whatever. I mean, you could do that, like if you really going somewhere. But boom. It already look good. Y'all, sometimes when you feeling down and you don't feel like you look pretty, if you put some makeup on, you'll feel better. Mm. Y'all, people are texting me and everything right now. My mm, mm, mm. This movie got us looking crazy. So, and as you can see, I ain't doing much. I'm just putting, this is not even a lot of concealer. Like, some of the time when people do the transition color or whatever, and as you can see, I'm not going all the way to the end either. I'm just going to the center point of my eye because I put my darker color there because I wanted to give my eye a little flare. So I'm only going to the center part. But one thing you do have to do is make sure your line is straight. And I ain't gonna lie, I very rarely get my line straight. Okay? Very rarely. All right. So that is my Pro Concealer. I'm going to take the rest of this off my hand. So I'm going to completely clear that out. I'm just going to blend that concealer in. Make it dry. And that's another thing. You want to make sure that your concealer is dry before you put your shadow on, because the purpose of the concealer is, one, for it to last all day, two, because it gives your pigments a lot of color and flare, and then three, it stops creasing, which is why you have to get really good concealer. Like, for example, I can't use cream concealer because I have very oily skin, and cream concealer will make my eyeshadow crease, like, and it's very annoying, very, very annoying. When I see my eyeshadow creasing at the end of the day, I'm very annoyed. Very. Okay, so now I gotta decide what color I want to do. You can really, these are very neutral tones, so you could really do any color. I think I'm going to do, because I don't think I've used this color before. And it's like this sunset color. This one. And this is a frost, which means it has a little bit of sparkle in it. I'm going to use that. This is a flat brush because I want a lot of color on my lid. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to press. The thing about eyeshadow, if you want the most color, you don't just, no. You tap it on the color, press it on the lid. And the reason, another reason why I use a flat brush is because you see how easy it'll go right up against that cut crease? Very easy. Very easy. And I'm literally just, and like I said, remember this color is buildable. So the more vivid you want it, the more color you put on that eye. And make sure that you are cleaning your brushes, ladies, because if you're not cleaning your brushes, baby, you're gonna get all type of crap on your face. So yes, yes, yes. Y'all, I tell you, this week has been a crazy week, and it's only Tuesday. It's just Tuesday. It's been crazy, but that's all right. I am pressing that color in. I'm going right up against that crease. It's a shame because I'm about to take this right off. Right off. So I'm going right up against that crease. Same thing on that other eye. Right up against that crease. And I'm patting, patting, patting. Patting, patting, patting. So now I am going to put just a little bit of brightness in the corner of my eye. I'm going to use, let's see, I just used this color. So I think I want to go in with this color. Just right on the inner corner of my eye. And it just gives it a little flare. I think I'm going to do something a little bit lighter because that might be too close to the color that I already have. Right there. Right there. Yes. So I switched it to this color here. And really, this is it, y'all. Boom. That's it. Okay. So to finish off this look, the only thing you need is a little liner and some lashes, your foundation. I'm going to show you a real quick way to contour. Now, the only thing I have the most problem with is a straight black line. Like, I know it's supposed to go. I have such issue with that. I can never get the line straight. So, I'm going to try. Boom. Look at that. See? I always mess up. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Because look, I always mess up on that damn line. Always. Boom. So you see I messed up on this one, which I'm gonna show you how to fix it. But this this eye right here is the worst eye for me. Like, the worst. See, this is cool right now because when I fix that, you're not going to be able to see nothing. But when I do this one, I'll be having to work so hard to get it right. But we going to get it right. Okay, so we going to learn together. Look at this. And when I tell you, it takes me so long to get my eye. Look at that. Mm-hmm. I also had to start finding the right type of liquid liner because a lot of the liquid liner bleeds. So be careful on your liquid liner because it will jack your makeup up. You'll have a black line right on your eyeshadow. Oh, I couldn't do that bad, y'all. Look, now I want to do right because I'm on camera. Now I want to act right. See that? Now I want to act right. Well, amen, y'all. It acted right. So this eye want to act right, but my other eye don't. See that? And I ain't gonna lie, when I be seeing some of y'all do y'all makeup, and I zoom in and see that eyeliner ain't right, baby, I be like, they have just as much problem as I be having. Mm-hmm. Listen, it matters. See that? And I know you saying, why is it so high? Why do you do it so high? I do it high because I got a thick lid, and for me to get that cat look, I got to do it higher than normal. So I have that cat look. Now, to fix this, all you do is you take your concealer, you go right under that eye, boom. Who said makeup ain't got no eraser? Yes, it does. Okay. Anytime you have problems with anything, makeup erases everything. Huh? You didn't know? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then I just take my little. Who said makeup ain't got no eraser? Baby, yes, it do. Whoever told you that ain't the truth ain't in it. Because yes, it does. You have an eraser when it comes to makeup. And then you just blend that sucker on out. Yes. Yes. It's like it was never there. Boom. Boom. It's like it was never there. Huh? Who said makeup ain't got no eraser? I want to know who said it. Who said that? It don't. It don't. It most certainly does. Boom. All right, now throw these lashes on. I've already been on here for 54 minutes, which is way too long. I'm telling y'all, it only takes me like 30 minutes to do my makeup. This is what I put my eyelashes on with. I am allergic to latex, so I use super strong. Put it right on the rim. The trick with eyelashes is to not only put your eyelash glue on the rim of the lash, but to also put it on the top of the lash so it's not hard to stick. You do not need a whole lot of glue because you're not gluing to stay. You're just gluing for your look, for the day, for tomorrow, for, you know, not forever. I'm just saying. And you let it dry a little, and then you put it on alright, and it will stay in place. That didn't really rhyme, but it's okay. You put your lashes on, and you make them sure they dry. And when you put them on, they ain't going nowhere. I might not be able to get these off. It's okay. I'll be able to get them off. Okay, now, this is the trick about eyelashes. As you can see, I have eyelashes. They're not that long, but I do have some. The trick with eyelashes is to tilt your head back. You don't want to put your eyelashes on like this because you're looking up and you're trying to put the lashes on. But if you tilt your head back and then you put the lashes on, it'll go right on top. So I'm going to have to do this with a mirror because I cannot see and I don't have my glasses on. So people are trying to get in contact with me. Like for real. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. And then, I hope you can see me, but I'm putting them on top. Boom. That easy. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to secure those ends. So I'm taking my finger and I'm securing one end. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Securing it on my lash. I'm securing it on my lash. I'm securing it on my lash. And I'm going to secure the inner corner. Hope you can see this. Boom. That's simple. Oh yeah, that's on there, baby. That's on there. And then the way to secure your lash to make sure it's on there really, really good is you go on the bottom and you push them up. And this just one, it gets them to give you that flare look, but it also secures your lashes. So yeah, just go underneath, make sure they're good, and they on. Boom, 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 boom. Now, sometimes when you put your lashes on, after you secure them, excuse me, you may have to like do your line again. Well, not again, but just to make sure it's good and straight on top of the lash. But other than that, baby, you ready. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other lash. And again, I'm using latex-free glue. I'm putting it on the rim of the lash. Rim of the lash. And then I'm putting them on the top of the lash. And it makes it just easier. And I think I should be able, because this is my other eye, I should be able to do this like on the camera up close so you can see. I hope. I hope, I hope, I hope. Do 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 do. And look, I've been on here for an hour, and I'm still not done. I've got a whole foundation, contour, and blush too, and lipstick. We got to make it fast. Okay, I'm going on top. You can sort of, I'm gonna try to do it on camera so you can see right here on top of my lash. Boom. That's simple. Then I want to take my finger. I'm gonna make sure it's secured on the ends. And you can normally feel it when it's secure on the ends. You can see that end isn't secured by my nose. I'm going to go and I'm going to secure that onto my lid. And that's it. Like literally. I don't know what this long hair is on the lash, but make sure I got it up close because y'all know, I don't know if you know, but I can't see. So I'm going to turn to the side, make sure I got it all on. And be careful because it's still glue, y'all, so don't get it in your eye. Don't get it in your eye. Don't get it in your eye. The mug is on now, 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 now. Yeah, that's it. So, that eyelash is on. Perfect. All right, now, I use Fenty primer. Boom, 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 boom. That's all you need. You don't need a whole bunch. Take it. This is so your foundation will stay on all day. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to come back, and we'll do the foundation, because my camera said I'm taking up too much, so be right back. Okay, hopefully I'll get done real quick. Okay, so it's going to have to be quick. I have two different types of skin. I have a yellow base and a red base. I have to use both in order for my foundation to look right. I don't know why I just got crazy skin. This is Fenty 345 and Fenty 380. That's how crazy my skin is. So, under my eye, I put my lighter. And then on my cheek. And everywhere else, I put my darker. You do not need a lot of foundation. Number one. I take my brush. Sometimes I use a beauty blender. Sometimes I use a brush. In this case, I'm going to use a brush because it's quicker and I don't have much time on this camera. So, rub it all in. All in the face. Then I'm going to take the lighter complexions. And you'll be able to see what I'm talking about because like I do not understand it, but do not need a whole bunch of contour. Contour is what you want to minimize. Highlight is what you want to maximize. Always, you gotta see where that jawbone is. I do not have cheekbones. I have to make my cheekbones. So in order to make them, I gotta. So. There they go. There they go. There they go. I got some cheekbones. I got some cheekbones. No, seriously. So, sorry. Okay. You do not need a lot of that. Okay? Don't look like Elvira over here trying to contour your face. You don't need a lot. That's it. Then you're going to take that. You're going to blend it. Girl, who cheekbone? Baby. Who cheekbone is that? Whose cheekbone is that? What? Huh? Girl, bye. What? Listen. Did you see? Girl, please. Now, you could do blush. Or you could do highlights. It's up to you. In this particular case, for the sake of this video, well, I was going to do a little blush. Do I got... Maybe I'm not. It don't look like I got my blush. Hold on now. I'm not sure what I did with my blush. Oh, here we go. When I tell you a sister got so much makeup, like, it's like ridiculous how much makeup I got for real. And still can't find no blush. This should have a little something we can use for blush. Alright, so I'm going to use a little blush. I gotta find the rest of my brushes. I might have left them at the salon. So I'm going to use this as a blush brush. Oh, let me clean it because it didn't fill in some shadow. I'm going to use this for a little blush brush. And I'm just using, this is another Joli palette. This is the Royal Beauty palette. This one. I'm going to use this for my blush. If you didn't know you could use shadows for blush, you better ask somebody. Okay, so I'm going to go right here. The thing about blush is it's your cheeks. So you want to, hi. You know, that's how you put your blush. Hi. That's how I'm going to put my blush on. Hi. Boom. Huh? What? Hi. That's how you put your blush on. And then you go, boom. You don't need a lot. Hi. Boom. Ooh, ooh, baby. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Hi. Yes. And then you go, All right. I'm going to buffer that in because, again, blend is still the game, and the game is still the same. Blend. Y'all, this movie is crazy. So, I'm using my blush as a highlighter. This is bronzer. I actually, Joli Hair Company, you could use some of our stuff as bronzer, yes, because we have some pigments, loose pigments that are 24 karat gold and 14 karat gold. They are awesome as highlight. But in this particular case, because listen, there's two makeup lines that I love, which is Fenty and Juvia's Place, and I use Juvia's Place. If it's not Joli Cosmetics, I'm using Juvia's Place and Fenty. Those are my two go-tos. So in this is a brush that the highlight comes out of the brush. Well, when I first bought this, it was a long time ago. I ran out of this, so I put the Juvia's Place powder in here. Let me shake it to the top. Shake it to the top. Shake it to the top. Shake it till you just won't stop. Shake it to the top. Shake it to the top. Shake it till it just don't stop. No, seriously. And then I go, Look at that. What? Do you see that? You see it. Then I go here. Then right here on the nose. All right, baby, we are this set. And to put a little flare on it, let's say you want to put a little flare on your makeup, you can put some more of your highlights, any highlight. We'll use a light one. Where's my, okay. That same one that we used in here, this one, it's a frost color. No, I'm sorry. This one, it's a frost color. And yeah, put a little of that. And that's it. Lipstick. Baby, and we done. Baby, we done. I mean, we have a full face. And we are cute. What? Don't look at this. Y'all. When I tell you I've been out of this house in 2 days, I've been e-learning. Don't judge me, okay? Like a sister been e-learning, okay? Just think that the hair is done and you know that we are together. Look, makeup makes you look together anyway, so what? Okay, so we're gonna put on some makeup. One of our most popular lipsticks is Award Show. But we have lipsticks that are on clearance that got to go. So we have Ambrosia. No, I think I sold my last Ambrosia. That's gone. BonBon is one of our clearance lipsticks. So we're gonna put that on. And I'm gonna use a little pencil. Where my pencil at? Where my pencil at? Pencils be getting so like they be doing the most. Okay, We're going to put a little pencil on. And I am not pushing hard. I'm like not pushing down at all, like very lightly. This pencil is, where did I get this from? Well, wow, y'all. I love their product. Actually, my liquid liner is Wet n Wow. Yeah. Can you see? Wet n Wow. So, again, all of our lipsticks have vitamin E in our Mm, 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 mm. This is how I do my makeup. So, we used the Queen palette. We used, where'd it go? The, for the brows, we used the Fenty concealer. We used the Pro concealer, and it's called Pro Conceal Beauty Supply, $4. We used the Fenty primer along with the Fenty foundations. Remember, my skin's a little different, so I have to use both yellow and red foundation. It's really weird, and some people do have to do that. Everyone's not a one foundation color. We also did BonBon lipstick. Mm, mm, let's see what else we used. Oh, the eyelashes that I have on are from Belisa lashes, which you can get from Joli beauty brands in Speedway. Oh, we used the latex free lash glue because I'm allergic to latex, and literally this is all I can use. Um, we used the Juvia Place highlight on my cheeks, on my nose. We also used Royal Beauty on my cheeks for blush. Uh-oh. This is so dirty. Please excuse it. We use this one on my cheeks for blush. This is our Royal Beauty palette. This is on the website. These are part of our Queen collection. This is Royal Beauty. This is Her Majesty. $20, $15. And that's it. So after you get done with your full look, I use a matte finishing setting spray. This finishes the makeup, kind of locks it in and stops any oil that's going to start creating from lights, and especially if you're taking pictures or if you're doing it for a photo shoot or anything like that. And then once that dries, you're done. Baby, you done. You ready for lights and cameras. Okay? Like it's like you ready. What'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I gotta get it together. I'm sleepy. It's time to wash this off. So, yes, that's everything we use. I am going to post this to my social medias, and I hope you loved it. I know I'm a goofball. Hopefully, I can be in a better space next time I do a tutorial, because right now I'm in my kids' e-learning room, which is an old bedroom that we created into an e-learning room. Yeah, so till next time, have a wonderful evening. Oh, and the wine that we drank this evening for our wine sips and makeup tips was Stella Rose Red Apple. It's a semi-sweet wine. Oh, before I go, the lipstick I have on, which is on clearance, which I want to say is $6. So I suggest you go buy it, because once it's gone, it's gone.